Hello and welcome to Kiddi English Stories YouTube channel. Please subscribe the channel and turn on the notification. Today I am going to listen a story about the rich man's paradox. Once upon a time, in a bustling city that never slept, there lived a man named Samuel. He was renowned throughout the city for his wealth and opulence. His grand mansion stood as a testament to his affluence, with its towering spires and shimmering facade. Samuel's name was synonymous with riches, but there was a peculiar paradox about him. He believed that if you could actually count your money, then you were not a rich man. Samuel was a tall man with silver hair, always impeccably dressed in finely tailored suits that spoke of his wealth. His eyes, though, held a peculiar wisdom that transcended material wealth. It was said that he had a knack for turning pennies into fortunes and fortunes into legends. Samuel was not just wealthy, he was a financial maestro, a magician of money, and a connoisseur of investments. But his philosophy of wealth was an enigma to many. One sunny morning, Samuel stood on the balcony of his mansion, gazing at the cityscape below. He sipped his black coffee and pondered the meaning of wealth. His closest friend and confidant, Robert, a successful banker, joined him. "Samuel," Robert began, "I've never quite understood your philosophy. Why do you believe that if you can count your money, you're not truly rich? Isn't wealth all about having more than enough?" Samuel smiled enigmatically. "Robert, my dear friend, wealth is not just about the numbers in your bank account. It's about the opportunities, experiences, and lives you touch. When you can count your money, you're limiting yourself to a finite figure. But true wealth is boundless, immeasurable." Robert furrowed his brows, trying to comprehend Samuel's words. "So, what do you suggest we do? Should we give away our fortunes so we can't count them?" Samuel chuckled. "Not quite, Robert. It's about how you use your wealth. Let me show you." He invited Robert to his office, where the walls were adorned with art from different parts of the world, a Picasso here, a Van Gogh there. Samuel pointed to a map on the wall. "Robert, every time I make a substantial profit, I invest a portion of it in art from around the world. These paintings, sculptures, and artifacts are a testament to the cultures and histories they represent. They're not just for me to enjoy, they're for the public, for generations to come." Robert nodded, starting to grasp the concept. "So, it's about using wealth to create something lasting, something that transcends your lifetime." "Exactly," Samuel replied. "True wealth is about leaving a legacy that extends beyond your bank balance. It's about making a difference in the world, no matter how small or large." As the years went by, Samuel continued his pursuit of wealth, not for the sake of accumulating more money, but for the sake of creating a lasting impact. He donated generously to charitable causes, established educational scholarships, and funded scientific research. His philanthropic endeavors were as legendary as his wealth, and the city began to see him not just as a rich man, but as a benevolent benefactor. One day, a reporter from a prominent magazine interviewed Samuel about his philosophy of wealth. Samuel's response resonated with people across the city and beyond. "If you can actually count your money, then you're not a rich man. True wealth lies in the good you do with what you have." Samuel's words became a mantra for those who sought to make a difference, not just in their own lives, but in the lives of others. His legacy grew, not in terms of money, but in the countless lives he touched and the positive changes he brought about. As Samuel grew older, he fell seriously ill. He called Robert to his bedside. "Robert," he whispered weakly, "I've lived a rich life, not because of what's in my bank account, but because of the impact I've had on the world. Promise me you'll continue my legacy." Tears welled up in Robert's eyes as he nodded solemnly. "I promise, Samuel. Your legacy will live on." Samuel passed away peacefully, knowing that his wealth, in the truest sense, would endure. His funeral was attended by people from all walks of life, each with a story of how Samuel had touched their lives. The city mourned the loss of a great man, not for his money, but for his heart and his unwavering belief that true wealth was measured in the difference one made in the world. In the years that followed, Samuel's philosophy continued to inspire generations. His mansion was transformed into a museum of art and culture, open to the public. The scholarships he had established continued to empower countless students to achieve their dreams. His philanthropic foundations flourished, funding research and initiatives that addressed pressing global issues. Robert, true to his promise, carried on Samuel's legacy, ensuring that the wealth he inherited was used to make a positive impact on society. He understood that Samuel's paradoxical wisdom was not just about money, it was about the profound change one could bring to the world by seeing wealth as a means to a greater end. And so, the story of Samuel, the man who believed that true wealth could not be counted, continued to inspire others to measure their success not by the numbers in their bank accounts, but by the positive mark they left on the world. It was a lesson that transcended generations, reminding all that the richest of riches lay not in what you had but in what you gave. Hope you liked the story. Hit the like button and share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.